Welcome back to yet another episode. Guys, we're getting closer and closer to 20k every single one of these videos. Today, I am once again using a super goofy combo. Of course, rocking my usual light blue Yoshi, but this time it's the Wild Wiggler, the Hot Monster tires, and then the Cloud Glider. This combo is super tall, super wide with these tires. It looks really funny the way I'm kind of situated so high. I think if I swapped out Yoshi for PD Piranha, this would be like the tallest build in the game potentially. I'm currently sitting at 19,590 VR, by the way. So close to 20k, just over 400 away. I think if I have a good episode today and a good episode in the next episode, that could be it for the series, guys. I'm curious to see, how many more episodes it's gonna take. It shouldn't be long though, so I'm getting excited. And let me know what you guys want to see, like when we're done. Should I keep going? Do I go to 25? Do I go to 30k? Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys would like to see me do. We get another gold. We're playing on Yoshi Valley. I'm doing a little bit of bagging, of course. I always like to bag on this track. The pack is right here, though. I'm not really too far behind, even though I'm taking the slow path every lap on purpose. So I think I'll chain one more time here, see if we can get a good pull. Maybe like a bullet or another dodge would be ideal. Everyone's getting taken out by the egg, getting faked out. That's not terrible. That is not a great pull either. And I'm actually going to hit the tree there and get stuck. There's so many bananas everywhere. What is going on? Now, I think my plan here is honestly just to hold this star until I have to use it, because somehow I found myself in 5th place right now. So if I can hold on to this star towards the end of the race, I'm going to use it now just in case there's a super late shock. Can we time it? Can we predict the shock here? It looks like that will not happen. There's fire. There's a green shell. I'm going to hold on to these shells. I think that is the play here. Try not to get egged. Well, I almost did. I hit the wall. Thankfully, I had another mushroom in the pocket. We can actually pass this player. They took the shortcut, but we had one more shroom than they did. We can secure a second. Overall, not too bad of a race to kick things off in today's episode. Hopefully some good gains, a plus 14. And we are back on Dolphin Shoals, this time in a brand new lobby. Wasn't really feeling the plus 14 for a second place, but I found a lobby here with a couple 20k, a couple 30k players, I believe. That hopefully should mean some good, positive VR gains here. We're gonna get trailed. I don't know how I didn't get trailed. We're off to an early lead. One thing I forgot to mention too is that this combo actually has fairly balanced stats, all things considered. I think the highest single stat I have is actually my traction stat, funny enough. But the Wild Wiggler is a pretty solid vehicle frame. Yoshi's obviously a great character stat-wise. And then these tires are pretty bad. But it all kind of balances itself out, funny enough. So we can, make do with what we have. So far, it hasn't been too bad, all things considered. Driving. So handling-wise, driving-wise, whatever you want to call it. We are finding ourselves here in first, actually. A little bit of a lead, too. I have the shroom in case there is a blue shell, which there should be sooner rather than later. I'm just going to keep driving forward. We have 10 coins. We're in a good spot, I think. Not really sure, of course, the skill level of this lobby. It's always hard to say in these online rooms, because even if you see, certain VR levels, like I have mentioned many times before, it's not necessarily a good indication of their skill level. And there is the blue shell right on cue. See if I can dodge it here, if I can time it right. We can indeed. It's when the spiny shell flips over. When you see its back, that's when you go, if you guys are curious. And I don't know what happened. Second place got comboed or something. But we have a crazy lead now, actually. By like a mile, it looks like. That should mean probably a lot of power items coming our way. Maybe a shock here late. I would not be surprised in the very least. And we're going to get redded, but thankfully I have my green in time. I fall off the eel, though. I can't get any more tricks. And hopefully there's not a barrage of red shells. I'm going to go for the double just to ensure I get some protection. And we do get the coin banana combo. There's the blue. I don't think it's going to catch me in time, though. It looks like we will just cross the finish line here with a crazy lead. The blue actually went by me anyways. It's always funny when that happens. Definitely a rare occurrence, but I did not even need to worry about it. And now the rest of the pack is finally catching up, finishing the race. We have such a crazy lead. That is insane. There's the shock. The last few players are finishing. The blue shell is still going. And let's see our VR gains here. A plus 24. And we're back. Sunset Wilds. One of my favorite tracks as of late. We're going to go ahead and do some bagging, of course. We were running last race. It's nice to switch it up. Go for the bagging strats here. And I did not try to bank that off the wall there. I was going to try to see if I can snipe someone in the pack running away. I think it's time for me to at least start to catch up. Focus on getting some coins here. Keep chaining our items. See what else we can get. And I expect there to be really not too much action for the duration of this race. I don't think anyone else is going to bag with me. So if anyone's going to pull the shock, it's going to be me. We get some good double invincibility here. Going to get up to 10 coins here shortly. And the golden is actually an item I do not mind getting on this track. It is so powerful. There's just so much off-road. Okay, it looks like there is one player bagging there finally. I'm going to have to see what they pull. They have the mushroom here. And I think the plan is to actually save my boo and use my golden at the exact same time on lap 3. And basically just cut off the entire map, take all the off-road shortcuts at the start of the lap, and cruise into victory. And hopefully I don't get taken out. It looks like I am kind of caught in the pack right now. In the back though, just gotta watch out for everyone else's items. I'm gonna go off a little bit. There's a star. This player has their greens. I'm just gonna go now. In my boo. Gonna use my golden as well. Can we get the shock dodge while we're taking all these shortcuts? It looks like we will not, but I'm all the way up into first. The boo lasted the whole shortcut, and the golden lasted the whole shortcut. We have triple protection. Things are looking good. Going to the last little bit of Sunset Wilds here. Trying to squeeze out the purple mini turbo. That was painful. These tires are definitely not good for the mini turbos. There's the blue shell. It is just not going to be in time. Just barely crossing the finish line. We secure another first place back-to-back. And a plus 22. And we are back once again playing on a bagging track. So far there have been 3 out of the 4 courses. Let's see if I can get another first place from bagging. I think I got a second on Yoshi Valley, the first map. But since then I've gotten back-to-back firsts. So bagging has definitely worked out for me so far today. Of course this track, if you guys have ever seen my videos, you probably know, is kind of my bagging kryptonite. I never really know what to do on this track. I feel like I always catch up way too early or something goes wrong. So we're going to see what I can make happen today. I think the golden is the best play. But I think last time I was playing this track, I actually caught up a little bit too early. Got into first, like early lap 1. Or sorry, early lap 3 rather. What am I even saying? And then ended up just getting comboed. Everyone passed me in the shortcut. So I definitely want to make sure I save some shrooms for this ending shortcut. This time around at least. Maybe learn from my mistakes. I think to be fair though, this is one of my least played bagging tracks. Like, because it is an original track in this game, I feel like I've not really played it a lot. And oh wow, we almost get the crazy snipe there. So I feel like I just don't really have the practice that I do on some of the other bagging tracks in this game. So maybe if I keep playing it like I have been, things will turn around. I can get some consistent wins. And that is a great pull. So I think I'm just going to hold on to this for now. Chain this star, maybe into the last set here, and then have the golden to go for the crazy ending shortcut. Or maybe I'm catching up too early once again. What can we get? Okay, we actually do get these shrooms in the pocket, so I don't think that's going to be too bad. We can go now in this crazy broken off-road strat with the golden mushroom, and I just cut off like half of the entire map there, all the way up into first place. And I do have some shrooms this time in the pocket. That was my mistake last time, was not holding them for the ending cut. But things are looking good now. Hopefully there's no boo to steal it, and never mind, there's the shock. I think only one player dodges though, but everyone else got shocked after the set, so we can go ahead and hopefully get some protection here. I actually don't really want to be on this side. I want to be more in the middle. I think it's a little bit slower actually. Let's see, I'm actually going to go in the off-road a little bit. What am I doing? I'm throwing. It's not going to be enough though, all of my failures. I'm still going to get the first somehow. I think the shock actually helped me. I had a bit of a lead. No one really dodged. We secure the first, and we get a plus 23. Here we are on yet another bagging track, guys. What is going on with the track selection today? This is the 4th bagging track in 5 races. It actually looks like no one else is going to bag with me except for this one Yoshi, which hopefully should mean another great bagging comeback. We actually managed to make it work last race. We'll see if we can do it once again in this next race. Gonna go ahead and get some coins as usual. Take it easy, going for the bullet bill. Of course, for the bill extension, it is just so good on this track. We get another star. We can keep chanting. We have lots of time. Actually, funny enough, I was playing this track on stream last night, and I ended up getting this track twice on stream, the bill extension both times for 2 first place, funny enough. So let's see if we can keep up the streak. I'm on a little bit of a win streak right now. I'm going to slow down here. I've caught up too quickly. Wow, there has been a massacre here. Look at all of those coins on the ground. That is crazy. We get the golden. We're still looking for the bill. I think I'll go ahead and wait at this next set once again. Get rid of this golden mushroom. See what else we can get. I'm stuck in behind the fence here. This other Yoshi is bagging a little bit with me. Okay, what can we get here? Oh, we actually get the bill. I was spamming it. I didn't want to use it. I think I've accidentally done that before on this track. Got the bill and then spammed it. So now I guess it's just time to play some catch up. We are pretty far behind because I actually did the stop bag there. If I kept going forward, definitely wouldn't be as bad. But of course, this is Cheeseland. We have the bill for the cut, the extension. We have the star in the pocket if there's a late shock to take the ending shortcuts. So we can go ahead and go now. There's the blue shell. We're in the bill extension. The blue's definitely going to help me out. Gonna go ahead and make sure I steer on these corners, cut the bill inside to save even more time. Looks like first has a little bit of a lead, but that blue shell is definitely going to help us out. I'm trying not to get trailed. I gotta watch out for that bill behind me. I'm gonna have to go super wide here. We can go ahead and use the star in the cut, but it looks like I missed the trick there. I actually get no air time at all, and there's enough players in the shortcut that I'll only get the 4th. No late shock for me there. Still not too bad, all things considered, and a +5. And we are back. LA laps, but it's mirror mode. I don't think I've ever actually played this track on mirror mode online, so it's really funny to see here. Looking to get back to first place. Funny enough, that Cheeseland race was actually my worst race of the video so far, and it was a 4th place. And after watching the footage back, I definitely think I bagged for too long on that second lap when I did the stop bagging. I think if I didn't stop there, I just kept moving forward, I would have been in a very good spot for the rest of the race. Or if I just didn't pull the bill and was able to take the shortcut lap too. But because I stopped when I was bagging and I pulled the bill out front, I couldn't do either, and I was kind of stuck in a bad spot, just being too far behind, because when the bill extension finished, I was only in 8th place. And ideally, you know, you're in a middle spot and can take the ending cut to pass even more players and finish in first. So I'll still take a 4th all day. And of course, definitely could have been a little bit better. This player's right here. It looks like we have a little bit of breathing room from the rest of the pack as well. And I don't know how I've been faring so well with this combo. I think it's just the fact that it is pretty average, all things considered, pretty mixed. So I've had some good luck, that is for sure, with it so far. We get the double protection. Really no need to try to back anyone, just in case there are double red shells. Looks like the blue shell is here. It's a little bit too late for me to back out, but I think I will go ahead and see if I can back anyone. Looks like I do connect on one player there, and then we pull the super horn, of course. As soon as the blue shell comes, we finally get the super horn. But now we're in second. We're not in too bad of a spot. See if we can maybe catch up to this player, pass him, get back into first. Can we get the snipe? Looks like we threw it a little bit too far ahead there. We're going to get boomeranged, it looks like. That player might red shell first, though. Wow, I boomeranged their red shell, or their horn that they backed. Wow, we get hit with another green shell. We're just a shell magnet right now. Go ahead and take the cut. That player has some shrooms for the ending cut, though. I think the only play here is to go for the Hail Mary. I actually accidentally threw one banana backwards, so it looks like I'll get yet another 4th. Bit unlucky getting blue shelled and getting sniped twice in a row. Getting boomerang, getting hit by everything and anything, it looks like. Let's see our VR gain here for this next race. We're going to get a +6. So this lobby's actually been pretty good, all things considered. And we actually had a max level player join in that previous race, but it looks like we've had another max level player. So all of a sudden we have not one, but two 99,999 VR players in the room. So hopefully that means I'll be able to get some good VR gains for the rest of the video. We've already got a ton of good VR gains so far. Unfortunately, we can't get the double there. I'm gonna see if we can keep it going here on Wario's gold mine, get back to first. Unfortunately, we get super horned off the edge already. The last few races have been, not as good as the first few. Still a couple fourth places. But I feel like my item luck, my luck in general, is just not as good as it was. And wow, we're getting pumped off again for the second time. We got horned off. I went to go for the double box and we get bumped off out of nowhere. So now we're down in 10th place. I think the hitbox of this vehicle is finally starting to bite me here. Definitely getting hit by a lot of items left and right. Go ahead and mushroom up here. What else can we get? We get more mushrooms. Unfortunately, no protection, no invincibility. That player has the bill. There's a ghost. There's actually a ghost right here with the green shell. I'm going to slow down, let them pass me. Looks like they got the dodge. We're going to get run over by someone that maybe dodged. You know what? I'm just going to use my bill now. We need to catch up. It is very hard to catch up on this track on lap 3 late without the bill. I think that was the right play. Go ahead and use my star. Get the double once again. We're in 5th. There's just a shock, so I don't think there's going to be another shock until like mid, maybe late lap 3 here. So I want to catch up as quick as I can. We can eat the blooper there. We're in a good spot. We're in 5th. The pack is right here. Gotta watch out for all those green shells, however. There's the blue shell. Gotta watch out for that. That player got taken out, it looks like. Now I think we're in a good spot, all things considered. Go ahead and get rid of the blooper. We can red that player. That player has the fire. We can just go inside of them. And I think what I'm going to do is shroom up. Maybe hold this other shroom because we have the super horn in the pocket until we need to use it. Looks like this player's right here. Actually, I messed up. Oh, I went to use my shroom there, but I failed. Actually, lost my mini turbo completely. We somehow survive though and get back to first place. End up horning the player in second just in case we needed to, and it looks like it worked out for me. So another first place. Hopefully that means some good VR gains. A plus 24. Well, I spoke too soon. One of the max VR players had a bad race, finishing in a bottom spot, and just like that they have quit out of the lobby after playing for only one race. Pretty typical behavior from what I've seen for max level players. They don't want to stick around too long if they're losing VR. But I guess it's only going to take one race for that player. The other max player is this player, Grand A. They've stuck around for a bit though, even with some good and bad races. It's definitely respectable, trying to grind some VR. And actually open up the shortcut. I would have taken it if I knew that was going to happen. We can just go around for now though. And can I get the shortcut here? It looks like I didn't get the mini turbo in time. I don't even know if it's possible with this combo. With my lines at least, it's going to take some really optimal lines for that shortcut, because I think you need the mini turbo and then you need to hop a little bit. So the rollers are definitely preferred for that. But we're keeping up so far. We get the red shell here, get up to 10 coins. Trying to get some more positive VR gains. As many as we can to get closer and closer to 20k. Hopefully soon, not too long. I'll go ahead and chain my red there. It cracked on nothing. Not sure why, but that happens a lot on this track, where I think it cracks on the spin boosters. Normally the red shells in this game, the pathing is really good, and actually that was a pretty solid shortcut all things considered. We can end up trailing them because my lines are so bad with this vehicle. I think that was better than before. I got the mini turbo, I got the hop. We almost get bombed. That actually went like right through me, it felt like. Thankfully it didn't connect instantly and blow me up. We have a bit of a lead now. Looks like the player in second has a bit of a lead on the rest of the pack. So I think what I'm going to do here is just keep my... Never mind, we're going to get hit with the boomerang. So I'm going to have to chain my coin there. I was going to hold on to it just in case there's a boo. Looks like we can get another item for protection. I can't see what this player has, but I think what I'll do is just trail my banana here. Looks like they have a banana. Wow, they lag trail us after they went by. I was just about to take the shortcut. But looks like we will get past, unfortunately. The boo steals our banana. The shock is out. Looks like someone dodged in the star. It's probably going to get past again. We're going to get starred. I think there's a player in a boo too. So we finish in 5th. Probably the worst case scenario for the ending, getting lag trailed, getting shocked, and losing one. All right, Thwomp Ruins for the next race. One thing I've noticed is that there's very few players in this room using meta builds. There's one player there with the Yoshi Ink Striker. I think that was a Waluigi Wiggler. Other than that, it's been pretty chill, which obviously I love to see when I'm using a goofy combo like this, that everyone else is having some fun as well. I think there's a second place box. It was. We can go ahead and get the red shell. I don't really know what to do on this section. I feel like I'm always really slow, trying to like get an optimal line, cranking out a mini turbo or something. We're keeping up with the pack. Get the spin boost once again. Red shell that player. Get bumped. We somehow get the double. What is going on? The spin boosting is always so hectic in these anti-gravity sections. We get trailed. Unfortunately, I landed right on that Donkey Kong's red shell, I think it was. So we get taken out. Go ahead and spam my fire, take out this Yoshi player. See if I can snipe that player. We missed them. We get hit by, I think, fire. Was that my own fire? I don't even know where that fire came from. Seemingly out of nowhere. But we're back. Red shell that player. Red shell again. Another red shell. Red shelling everybody. Getting up into 5th. Looks like the blue is out. We have the mushroom. I'm just going to shroom up here. Go ahead and boomerang. See if we can hit anyone here. Looks like we're missing. Can we hit someone finally? I don't know if we hit that player, if that was me or not. We're going to get fired. We're still in 5th. I have like no coins though. We get our home fire once again. And I think I'm going to go around here, not risk it with the shortcut. I was hoping to get some more coins there. Only got one more. So I definitely need some more coins here. Go ahead and back that fire. Or back, yeah, rather back the red shell with my fire. Can I finally get the shroomless cut? I just cannot get the mini turbo I need with this combo, I don't think. So I think what I'm going to do here is just spam everything, get my ghost out right away. Hopefully, maybe get a shock dodge here. I chained it. Wow, we barely got the double. I didn't think I was going to hit it there. Watch out for these pesky triple greens. There's a bill behind me. I think I just need to go now, honestly, with the golden. Hopefully not get sniped here. Try to catch up to the front of the pack. We're actually all the way up into 5th, just like that. Oh no, there's a banana perfectly placed to take me out. As soon as I was about to go off that ramp, I was going to try to glide vector there, but I landed on it. We get shocked in the air, so I think I'll pass one player, but the person in the bill passed me by getting the shock dodge. We're still looking for a shock dodge. I feel like everyone else is getting them but me. That happened on Hyrule Circuit. It just happened now, and we get another -5. And we are back on Yoshi's Island. My favorite tracks, as you guys know. Looking to bounce back. I think that's been 2 races in a row where there was a late shock to ruin my race, making me lose a couple spots. We're getting sniped already. Hopefully our luck picks up, but it is not looking good so far. Go ahead and red shell that player. Try to get back up to the pack here. Try to have a better race than we've been having. We started off really strong. The last few races have just not been going as well. That is for sure. So hopefully we can finish off the rest of the episode. I think we only have a couple more races after this one. So looking to get some positive VR gains. Overall, I'm definitely way ahead of where I started, just because I made so much good VR gains. Even though I've lost a couple VR here and there, I'm still definitely on top for the episode. And okay, I thought there was a red shell for some reason behind me. That's a star. Go ahead and throw that red at that player. We're getting bumped into the shy guy, and I'm actually getting bounced off the edge as well. So another unfortunate event. Maybe we can bounce back though, because that Wario's gold mine race, we got bumped off twice off the map on lap 1 and ended up finishing all the way up in 1st place. So maybe that means some good things for this race. Who knows? We can go ahead and take this shortcut here. Use another shroom. I think we're in a good spot. You know, we're in 5th here. The front of the pack is right here. We have some more shrooms for more shortcuts. I think the play is just to go inside here and hold on to them. Try to hit the shortcut here. Looks like I will. Unfortunately, I'll hit it for the player in front of me though. And I see some shells. I'm going to shroom up there. I think we just missed them. They have one more. I'm going to see if they can snipe me. Looks like they will. I had nowhere to go, unfortunately, with that. The blue is out. We're going to get taken out by the blue. Things are going downhill already. It looks like that player just got blue shelled. We have the horn we can chain. And I think I'll go ahead and do that now. Take out that player. We're going to get red shelled perfectly after I threw it, though. And wow, because that was like a 3rd place box, I only get a single shroom and a banana in like 8th place. Well, yeah, the pack is so tight right now. This is insane. Everyone is right here getting taken out. That player's going to get redded off. There's another red shell. We have the banana. Gotta watch out for this Daisy player. We're getting hit with fire. What can we get? We get the boomerang. I can boomerang 2 people there. No one's going to hit the shortcut. Will someone hit the shortcut behind me? I'm hoping they will. Wow, no one hit it at all, actually. and our boomerang gets stolen. That's basically how this race has been going. Just getting taken out left and right by everything. And I will take a 6th place after all that. What a crazy race. And a -2. And we are back. MC3. Finally another bagging track. Hopefully that means we can get a good bounce back here. I've had a couple of bad races in a row. So hopefully that means we can have a good race, do some bagging, maybe get another 1st place. Is that player trying to lag out? They're just like hugging the wall right there. Not really sure why. I think everyone's lagging out actually. That Kamek player is gone too. They're both just frozen there. Hopefully the lobby doesn't lag out for me here. And we can, you know, play out this race. Actually, wait, I think they're back. Yeah, it looks like they're okay now. I don't know what just happened. They're both like frozen there. Not sure how they didn't get disconnected. Maybe they're just bagging even harder than I was. Either way, we're in the back. Trying to get some good items here. Taking all the shortcuts on lap 3, hopefully. And getting a good race. I've honestly only lost like less than 10 VR, but it feels like the last few races have just been so bad for me. Getting a couple mid spots. And for the most part, honestly, it's just because of the shock late. That last race, I just could not get through the pack. But the 2 races before that, there was 2 late lap 3 shocks that basically resulted in me getting a bad spot, you know, losing a couple of spots at least. I was unable to dodge because I was in a top spot. So hopefully that is different. Hopefully there's going to be a late shock this time, but I'll be the one in the dodge. That is why I'm saving this star for so long. Those players are really far behind. I feel like there's going to be another shock here late because there was one just earlier, as you guys saw. They have literally no chance of catching up. They're so far behind. So I think there will be a super late shock here. I'm just going to hold this star as long as I can, and hopefully I can time it perfectly. Go ahead and go now. Take all the shortcuts. It looks like there is not going to be a late shock though. And even with all that, we're only going to finish here in 4th place. So not what I was hoping for. No late shock, even though those players are super far behind. And a +4. And we are back for one final race here in this episode of Road to 20k. And actually, one thing I never considered is that those players in the last race actually did lag out. And it was CPUs, it was bots controlling their characters. So I feel like I, you know, in retrospect, should have just kept running, got further ahead, as there wouldn't be a shock late, because they're not actually bagging, they're just, you know, CPUs playing on autopilot. So I think next time that happens, I will just run a little bit further ahead and not be so far behind like I was. Maybe actually be able to get a better position when it's all said and done. But a 4th place is definitely not too bad. We didn't lose VR, which is of course the goal. And we have one more good bagging track, guys. There's been so many bagging tracks, so many good results today. A few bad races mixed in there. Overall, not too much VR lost in total. And I'm gonna, you know, give it my all one more time here on one of my favorite tracks, DS Mario Circuit. We get the star. Looks like the players in the front are a little bit further ahead. So I think I'll wait for these players, make sure to get the double there. We can start going. Not gonna take the shortcuts though. Wow, that is such a broken pull. Wow, I slowed down to not get trailed, and I get lag trailed anyways there, unfortunately. So I think what I'll do here is use the star, hold the crazy 8, and see what else we can get. We get another star in the pocket. See, I can just keep chaining my invincibility here. See what else we can get at the next set. Go ahead and red that player in like 9th place. Looks like there's a boo. People are getting taken out in front of me. We get the triple shroom, so pretty good pull. We can go ahead and use our star now. Are we gonna get a shock dodge? Wow, our item gets stolen, but we get the bill. I'm just gonna use the bill right away in the shortcut. Is there gonna be a shock when we need it the most? The bill's gonna take us all the way up into 3rd, it looks like. And that's where we will stay. Of course, the shock happens after my bill. We still secure the 3rd though, but just could not get the good luck with shocks today. Not a single dodge in any of the races somehow. And we get a +11. And that will do it for today's episode of Road to 20,000 VR. We kick things off with 19,590 VR, and we finish things with 19,715 VR. That is a gain of 125. Overall, a pretty solid episode, all things considered. Of course, there were a couple bad races thrown in there. I feel like my shock dodge luck was pretty terrible today. As you guys saw, getting shocked a couple times late, losing spots. And in that last race, I had the bill, the stars, for basically all of lap 2 and 3, and still could not get a shock dodge. It happened as soon as my bill expired. But overall, like I said, some positive, consistently positive VR gains, so I can't complain. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.